Hey Trojans, I'm Giselle.
And I'm Journey. I know we said we would see you guys next year on our last show.
However, we're here for one final production of the year.
I told you guys we would be back.
You know, we had to crash the show.
Speaking of crashing, I'm crashing out just thinking about the realization of everything. It's not funny.
Okay. Anywho, seniors always have the most knowledge.
Common sense.
And of course, seniors know everything.
Ding, ding, ding. In the next segment, we interviewed a bunch of seniors to get their advice. Let's get some senior advice and some seniors that you'll never expect on camera.
I was born in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Go Ships. I decided I wanted to be a school counselor. I went to high school at Lincoln High School in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Enjoyed high school. I probably wasn't I wasn't a straight A student or even an AB student, but I enjoyed high school. I belonged to a lot of organizations and went to all the football and basketball games, so yeah. Not to get worked up over everything. Everything solves itself. Sometimes it takes longer than others, but it solves itself. And it's not important to be the best or the best grades, or it's just important that you're happy doing what you want to do.
I went to Washington, and it was a good experience. You know, I wasn't what you call a real social type person, but I enjoyed the experience in high school. I was in the band and in the orchestra, and the marching band was the best. When we got to football games, if you get there, and I was playing percussion. So that was fun. And of course the bus rides are always fun. My motto in life for any person, really, young or old, is work hard, have fun, give thanks, and seek truth. That's kind of the motto that I lived by, and it's worked for me, and I think it worked for most people. I think in today's society, we see all of the negative things, and I just want to tell you guys that there's so much good out there, and you represent that, and you know, be that, be true to yourself.
Thank you.
And I thank you.
When I was in high school, I was very self-conscious people because I was a bus student partly at Tosa East, and you couldn't do anything after school because you had to go catch your bus. I wasn't real brave about doing things, so the challenge, I guess, was to become someone who could put myself out there and not be afraid of everything. Learn to put yourself out there a little bit. Learn to use your education for something and not just, you know, let it disappear.
High school at the Milwaukee West Division High School, if you're familiar with that at all. Yep, I went there, and then after that, I worked a little bit in different companies. Then I went in the Army. I'm a veteran of the Army. Yeah, I was in the Army Security Agency. Yeah. So I had a top secret cryptographic security clearance. Your future, doing what you want to do. Don't waste your time doing something that somebody else wants you to do because they think it's right for you. You as a high school student, as a senior, you know what you want to do with your life. Plan it, follow through with it, and enjoy it, because you'll be doing it for the next 45 years.
Is there anything else?
I had four siblings. I had 3 brothers and a sister, and we were pretty middle class. You know, my parents kind of struggled to make ends meet, but we always had what we needed. I felt lucky I had good parents because so many of the kids I went to school with, you know, had it a lot harder than we did. So I was just really lucky I had good, loving parents. Well, I think being a single mother was, because I got divorced very young, and so it was a challenge being a single mother, but I was very lucky. My parents were very helpful, so yeah. Don't get married so young and go to college, which I had been planning to do, but then when I got married, I didn't go, and so that would definitely be the biggest thing, is to go to college if you can, and don't get married young.
I went to Washington High School, which was kind of the high school in the 50s. Well, it was quite a strict school about getting good grades. And it was, well, I always enjoyed high school a lot. Well, I think just try to do the best you can. And look forward to when you're, you know, when your life ahead of after high school and what you're going to accomplish. And try to be a good student. And I always tried that. And I think it's
Have you seen that really cool art show in the library?
No, what is it?
The annual Wauwatosa West art show features works from students from the introductory classes to the advanced classes. All of the art in the library varies from photography to sculptures to paintings. It's so cool. I really like the varieties of art.
Wow, we have some really cool, creative people in our school. Let's check it out.
So we have the art show every year. We invite every student who is in an art class to give us at least one piece, maybe 2 pieces, to put on display. So you'll see work from first semester and second semester, all classes, medals, there'll be sculpture, there'll be drawing, painting, prints, the whole gamut. And then I guess the biggest displays you'll see are our AP art students put on a selection of their portfolios and a body of work that they've been working on for the whole year, plus a few extra pieces, and it's just really great to have them have the chance to show off that really hard work this year.
Larger portfolio talking about like cliched fantasy and fairy tales and stuff.
The focus of my studio portfolio was about using landscapes as a mode of communication.
Soon to be dropping book Acorn Hills, which is a series of 4 graphic novels that will be coming out later in June.
And hopefully everybody will come and see the show.
That was so fun.
Definitely. I did stop by to check out your artwork, by the way. It was really nice.
Thank you. Staying after school did pay off eventually.
Speaking of staying after school, students enrolled in the required American Public Policy class presented their issue investigation projects to the community judges at 16th Annual Issue Fair on Wednesday, May 22nd.
Students chose their issue, write a report, and identify possible solutions to their problem. At this issue fair, they talked to the community members about the research. Let's get more details on how things went.
Over 200 Wauwatosa West juniors and 100 community evaluators participated in the annual issue fair on May 22, 2024. Students presented a topic to 4 different community evaluators over the course of the year.
American Public Policy students have been doing the issue investigation. We've been doing this project for as long as I've been here. So when I came here in 2004, 2005, we've been writing the issue investigation paper. We've been doing the issue fair at Wauwatosa West High School, I believe since about 2012. We believe that this is an essential piece of what it means to be a citizen in the United States, is that once you leave Wauwatosa West High School, you should be able to identify problems in your community, understand the level of government that could solve those problems, and take action to get the government to do that solution, whatever you think it is.
I'm Tracy. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kaylee. I'm trying to allow the school districts to expand like the arts and like music and stuff and add a requirement on graduation. We're to require a music or art class for at least 2 out of the 3 years in middle school, just improve it by 1 year. Create a graduation requirement, including 1/2 credit, so just like 1 semester of like any type of the arts. And I feel like a lot of people also don't understand that the arts is not just music or theater, it's also photography and like more social like classes. And I felt like people like kind of like embracing their knowledge on that will really help.
Making it look like a 400 feet tall.
My advice to students would be to be relaxed, be yourself. Nobody knows about the topic more than you, as you put forth a tremendous energy and effort into the topic. Migration was a really good topic that stood out to me, as it's very prevalent and really important. That's continuously talked about. But the student had really good actionable things and really addressing what levels of government that really needs to be noticed and heard about this issue and how they can pick this off the ground.
I'm State Representative Robin Vining, and I represent the cities of Wauwatosa and West Allis right now. Sometimes I represent Wauwatosa and Brookfield, and in the future I may represent Wauwatosa, Brookfield, and Elm Grove. But the most important thing is I have the honor of representing people. So I'm a policy maker, so one of the things we do is write policies, just like we're seeing on these boards. So I love reading what the kids have come up with because that's what we do for work. I did human trafficking, marijuana legalization, and gun safety. And I mean, all 3 of them were really well researched and really well done. Like when you're researching something, why do you care about it? Because your research is going to come from a different place when you know why you care about the topic, and then use that fire from the why. I mean, I walk into a room and I see what topics people have decided to dedicate a couple of months to studying, and then I can tell how interested they are based on how much research they've done and how excited they are about their research, or maybe they're really serious about their research because they really care. And then it's fun to read the surveys. So you guys do a lot of surveys, and that helps me understand like what their peers think about their work.
Many cool clubs and extracurriculars here at Tosa West. To get involved and being a part of a club can help you build a lot of connections between students.
There are clubs like
tennis,
journalism, or theater.
The Trojan Players is a vibrant place with dozens of members in this video. Students explain the unique community that develops among the cast, crew, and directors over the course of creating a play.
The benefits for theater You are able to meet new people, develop friendships, and have just a ton of fun as we work to put on shows. I think the people, the students, draw everybody in. Of course, the excellent shows that we do and the wonderful staff we have, but ultimately it's the students that have the great experience and are able to go tell others all about it.
I think I'm so devoted is because I've gained a family and gotten to a point where I low-key never want to leave the theater. I also really enjoy what I do. A safe place, and when you want to get your anger out or you've had a bad day, you can count on theater to make you happy again. There are no people in theater that are judging you or coming at you in a weird way as if you were in just a regular school setting.
The first thing I noticed in theater was how much everyone was a family. Everyone really cared for each other, and I never really saw that in a school experience before, and it was really awesome seeing how much people can actually care for each other and how loving everyone was towards each other. My view of the theater did change. I always thought that theater was really strange and weird and all the people in it were weird and stuff, but that's completely false. Everyone in it is so awesome, and it's really uncomparable to any other thing I've ever been in. I have made so many new friendships in theater. Everyone, like I said before, welcomed me with open arms. I've been in theater forever, and everyone's so caring and nice, and it wasn't hard at all to make friends. And I feel like I can be a role model for some of the younger classmen, and I hope they can understand that you can try stuff and get it on the first try and just go for it, because you can do it and it's not impossible.
They're very welcoming, and it's very like an automatic family that you're joining, very supportive. I think that when I first moved here, I was definitely scared to meet all these new people and to be a part of such a daily basis group that you're always with. But I think that immediately after just 1 or 2 rehearsals, I felt welcome, and I felt like I had been there my whole high school life. Well, I've been in other theater programs, and I think that this one in particular is just so bonded, and I think that everybody within it, it's not that we're all one, but everybody's has their own connections with different people, and it's really cool.
I love your nails journey.
Thank you. I actually did them myself. That reminds me, it's never too late to begin pursuing entrepreneur opportunities.
Senior Isabella Townsel has started her own business doing nails. Senior Amarri Monk interviewed Bella to learn more about her business.
Business name is Nails by Bella, not the most creative, but hey, it works. Started during COVID, so about 4 years, but I started taking it seriously about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. So whenever I re-up on monomer, acrylic powder, it normally runs about anywhere from 80 to 100. And then, you buy the cute little charms throughout. So I say monthly, maybe 200. Anything bougie. I like anything bougie and blingy. If you're gonna let me bling you out, baby, let me bling you out. I did a blinged out duck set, XL. They're real long, real blinged out. They're junk nails. They're so cute. The acrylic don't want the acrylic, or the French don't want a French. So the acrylic get bulky and it's just not working with you. When you're trying to do a French, I don't know if people gonna know what a French tip is, but they have the girlies in the chokehold, and that's fine, but it stresses me out when I'm crunched for time and the freaking thing just, it won't make the pretty little U/V shape. I tried a website at one point in time. I did not like it because it wasn't personal, and I felt that they would book without knowing me that much. So I have just direct Instagram. My number is on my card as well. If y'all haven't seen my cards, I'm professional out here. We professional. Cards, and then on the back it has my phone number, my Insta, or my Facebook, any of which can be contacted or DM'd for booking.
My friend just went to state for track the other day. Yeah, she's
Really?
Yeah, she's an alternate.
An alternate?
Yeah, like.
Oh, that's what's up.
Excuse
I
me?
could run to.
Excuse me. It is now time for everyone's favorite segment.
The sport!
You're such a clown.
Hey Trojans!
My name is Lily Nelson.
And my name is Brandon Collins.
This past week we saw so many of our teams and athletes have fantastic wins in games.
This past Tuesday, our girls soccer team beat Greenfield in the regional semifinals to reach the regional finals. They will be playing our crosstown rivals, Tosa East, tomorrow night.
We need you to show out and support our girls.
Representing the girls is Olivia Schmidt for long jump, Kira Fax for shot put and discus, the 4x100 team with Asia Scherer, Olivia Schmidt, Janiyah Body, and Kaylee Ramsey Howard, Addison Bott, Lucy Coach, Olivia Schmidt, and Ramsey Howard. And finally, for our 4x400 team, we have Addison Bott, Naomi Springfield, Lucy Coach, and Vanessa Henderson.
For the boys, we had in the 800-meter run, Tyler Parker, the 4x100 relay, Nick Barnes, Roman Long, Kenshawn Farrington, and Kevin Jonikin. For the 4x400 relay, we had Roman Long, Moses Long, LJ Carson, and Tyler Parker.
Our lacrosse boys team season sadly ended this past Tuesday in a loss against Oregon in the first round of the playoffs. In the season's end, Ryan Acker and Parker Gala took home first team conference awards. Congrats, guys.
As this is our final episode, we want to thank you all for watching our show.
That's all for the sports we have this week, Trojans.
Now let's spin back to the regular announcements.
We are all a part of Twtoday today.
There are many people involved. We alternate each week.
Which is why you see me and Messiah one week.
And Giselle and I the other.
For example, me and Messiah actually take it as a class, aka Media Comm 2.
However, we do this as a hobby and extracurricular.
We get a grade.
They don't.